happy Wednesday to you. Chelsea Rittenauer here, your host for Music Talks, exclusively on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. We're back at the always amazing Bar None. Special shout out to Misty Blackwell, thank you very much, and to Wade, and to, of course, Rick Fike, our amazing cameraman. Today I have with me variety band Cherry Lane. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Hey, Chelsea.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Thank you so much for coming out tonight.
Thanks for having us.
I'm excited to talk to y'all. I know you guys, you've been on here before. I know of
Previous
you,
fan.
You know
but
of me,
we
yeah.
haven't met.
No.
I'm also excited because you're the first female vocalist of 2020 on the show.
Honored.
So, yes,
Honored. Thank you.
we need
Thank you.
more female vocalists on here. Hit me
do.
up.
We do.
All right, let's jump into it so we can get to the good stuff, the music.
Sure.
Let's start with you guys. Tell me who you are, what you do in the band, and how you got started.
I am Heather Thomas Stone King. I am the lead vocalist for the band. Years ago, long ago and far away, I played in one of my first bands with Paul. It was called Buck Wild. That was in our 20s.
I didn't know that was you guys.
Yeah,
Oh.
long ago and far away.
Yep.
And then from there were a couple of different bands in between. And then I took about a 10-year hiatus from music. And Paul actually called me about 3 years ago and said, "Do you want to do this again?" And I said, "Sure, I'll get back into it." And he said, "Well, this is what I have in mind." And I said, "Okay." So there we were, and that's how Cherry Lane kind
Here we are.
of started.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love it. Next.
Hi, I'm Joshua Schiffbauer. I started, I'm the lead drummer. The only time I get that plug. So anyways, started when I was about 10. My older brother was a bass player, so of course it was always a family band going on, me and him. Through the years that evolved. He left, went to college, I went a separate way to college. Did many projects around here, and same thing, one of my last projects was with Paul about 12 years ago.
Something like that.
And we were trying to put something together and it really didn't work.
You're
and
all
then-
interconnected with
Yeah.
Paul.
Yeah, well, I knew them from Buck Wild whenever they were playing, and anyways, took about a 10-year hiatus as well. Had a kid and did the adult thing for a while, and then
Forward
a
to.
year ago I decided to pull
Stop.
the sticks back out, and Paul called me and said, "You want a job?" I said, "Sure."
Cool.
Paul, play guitar. That's about it.
No, please. Okay. Let's
Way
not
to be
modest
modest.
here. Go ahead. You can brag a little bit. Tell me.
Been playing since I've been 6. Far too many bands to count.
He's
Currently
like
in
really
3.
fantastic. Just so you know.
Just trying to have some fun.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah. Cool.
about it.
He could probably go way further into that, but all right, we'll keep it humble. We'll keep it humble. That's cool. Last
All
but
right.
not least.
I'm John Constable. I play bass in this band. I've been playing, let's see.
He's
I
the
wanted to
master
get-
bassist.
Yeah, master. I don't know about that. Well, I wanted to play guitar since I was probably around 4. Probably around 7 or 8, my parents got me a guitar. It was upside down because I'm left-handed.
Me too.
There you go.
That's how yeah.
So then I show up at the time it was Follies in Uniontown. I show up and I took lessons. I show up and my guitar, I got it plugged in. I'm holding it upside down. A guy goes, "Whoa, we got something wrong." So he taught me right-handed. I lasted for a week. I quit. And then I taught myself upside down. And then my parents got me a left-handed guitar and I retaught myself left-handed. Played in one band on his guitar, then I started playing bass. That's it.
The world isn't meant for lefties.
No.
It's really not.
We're
have
awesome.
We have it rough. Wait, it's not fair.
Everything costs more. You got to wait longer. I'm just saying.
I have a really hard time with scissors. Do you have
Oh
a hard
yeah,
time
the
with
left and
scissors?
right. Remember, what are they, the red and the green? The green were the lefties.
Yeah,
and the
it's
red,
awful. I never use them. I use righty scissors, but like it's a process.
It's the whole thing.
You
I
ready?
needed to buy a right-handed microphone. So they're hard to find.
Yeah. I mean, I need a lefty microphone. It's struggles really.
Left-handed iron for you when you're ironing
Yeah,
clothes too.
I don't do that. That's too much. That's too much. I'm not that domesticated.
Wait till you have those babies, you'll see.
No. All right. Back onto topic. Back to you guys. So, Cherry Lane. I love the name. It's like subtle, sexy, and feminine, but not overly feminine, which makes sense because, hey, we have a female lead singer. All right. Whose idea was it? How did it happen?
It was my fault. When Paul asked me to start playing music with him again, I said, sure. He said, well, we have to come up with a name for the band. And I said, I've always wanted to be in a band called Cherry Lane. And he said,
Sold.
okay.
It's great.
Yeah, sold.
It's great.
He said,
Fine.
great.
I don't want to argue about names. That's the least thing, you know.
I mean, it's true. Yeah.
I had 3 names picked out. That was the one that I liked the most. So I said, yeah, we'll go with it. And we always like to say that the first time you come to see Cherry Lane, you get your musical cherry popped, because we play lots of mashups, and that's not something that people are used to. We take this song and kind of shove them together to make them one song. And we play a lot of melodies where we take songs and weave them all together. So the first time you come out, you get your musical cherry popped with that kind of stuff, and then after that, we like to call you our cherry chasers. So that's what we call it.
I know. I see that. I see that all over Facebook, and I love it. I'm like, it's genius. It's catchy. Like, it sticks with you. It's sexy. It's cute. I love it. I love it. But
Thank you.
why Cherry Lane? Where did it come from?
I don't know. I have no idea. I had.
You feel like there's a story, don't you?
There's always a story.
When it comes to me, there's always a story. But this time, I've always just pictured Cherry Lane. Yeah.
It's almost like Penny Lane, if you think
It is.
about
It's kind of
Beatles.
like Penny Lane. Yeah.
But sexier.
But sexier.
yeah. Because makes
'Cause
sense.
how can it not be?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So this lineup right here, you 4.
Yeah.
How long have you all been together as Cherry Lane?
How long have you been in the band?
Just a year now.
All right.
so
Roughly about close to
Beginning of
maybe a year
March.
and a half then, would you
Yeah.
say?
About
So-
a year and a half, yeah.
Tell me, this is obviously your brainchild.
I guess,
You called
yeah.
everybody. All right. How did this happen? I mean, what
Well-
was the idea behind it?
John and I were doing an acoustic thing, somewhat similar. And I wanted to plug in, you know what I mean? And I asked John, and we talked about it, and I'm like, let me make some phone calls, and it just molded from there. And
Yeah.
here we are.
Did you always want a female singer, or did that just happen?
I tend to lean more towards female fronts,
Okay.
Yeah, it's been that way for a bit. He's tried quite a
especially-
few times.
All right.
Yeah.
especially in this day and age. I mean, with way styles, I'm more attracted to the 80s high range singers and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of male fronts that can hit those notes
No.
around. So,
No.
you know, logically, female.
Right,
they're
because
gonna-
we can always cover male songs, and it's within our
Right.
range, and it's not a
Yeah.
problem.
you know, finding a female front to sing Journey versus a male singer, you know
Way
what I mean?
easier.
So that's
Yeah.
my logic behind that.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but I love doing male cover songs.
I do too.
I do them all the time. I actually, unless it's like specific artists that I really like, I don't like doing female songs.
I
It doesn't
agree.
feel right.
I agree. One of the things that we always talk about is know your limitations.
Yeah.
Know what you're good at
Yeah.
and what you're not. And there are certain female artists that I would never dream of touching, because if you do it and you do it incorrectly, people are
going to know.
They're going to notice it.
Right.
Whereas you take a male-fronted song and you change it and make it your own, and people are like, "Oh, I like what you did with
yeah,
that."
I love that.
It completely changes the vibe
I
of
agree.
the song.
I
Yeah.
agree, and I personally do it all the time. I like it. I think it's a smarter move.
Yeah.
It's better for us too, because it gives us more freedom.
It does.
And then we don't get pigeonholed into, oh, you sound like this singer, or you, which I hate. So
Exactly.
I feel you. I can relate. See,
You can
we're,
relate.
We're having a moment.
Soul
sorry.
sisters. Soul
sorry, we're
sisters,
having
that's
a
right.
moment.
And that kind of separates you from the other bands. I mean, other
Right.
female front bands might do the cliche, you know, zombie, you know,
Yes.
Janis Joplin type stuff, and it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know, if any other bands doing it, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, so
We pride ourselves on being a little different. Yeah, we like to be different.
So let's talk about that. You said you pride yourselves on being a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that you guys do the mashups, you weave a lot of songs together. What makes you different and so unique?
I'm a dork, and I just
I'll second that.
I don't. It's like Family Guy, where they'll have those little cut-ins, you know, and there's different moments, and that's kind of what I explain to these guys. It's like, what if you inject this little part of this song into this, and it's like we do a mashup we're going to do tonight called Chattafoot Lucy,
Okay.
and it's Footloose and Chattahoochee. And it's
cool.
a mashup, and it just works perfect. You know what I mean? And I love thinking of stuff like that.
Okay.
And not to mention the ingenious Easter eggs throughout.
Yeah, we do
the
Easter
entire
eggs
night.
too.
Oh yeah, that's another thing is our Easter eggs. That's something we forgot to tell you about. So at the end of, we're going to do another mashup. It's called Eminem on My Boots. It's actually a country rap. It's John
Okay.
Party and Eminem.
Okay.
At the end of that, there is a musical Easter egg. So we always like to tell people, hey, if you can tell us what this Easter egg is, we'll buy you a beer. So it's just like a little snippet of a song that's inserted into other songs.
There's one in the beginning of that too.
There is one in the beginning of
that's
that
so
one as
fun.
The
well.
one at the end is
Yeah.
actually from the
So it's
band
like-
Tool, right?
Yeah,
Oh my
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's ridiculous.
Okay, who puts these mashups together?
Well, I think we've each had hands
Yeah,
in some of them.
yeah.
Like Eminem on My Boots was my idea, but
We do one actually. The singer from All Lonely People, Hutch, came up with it. He didn't know he came up with it, but Venus pipe we call it. It's Venus and hash pipe, and we mash those up. And,
God.
yeah.
and he was singing Venus one day a cappella, as Hutch does, and I was like, that would be perfect. And just hit me, and I started working on it. You know, so yeah.
So now we have Venus Pipe.
Once you start training
Venus
yourself
pipe.
to hear this stuff, you know what I mean, and go down that hole, it's
Yes.
And it doesn't take long either.
I was
It's,
gonna say, so how did you start that? I mean, how do you start mashing things together like that, and how do you hear it? What's the process?
Well, don't ask me, because every time I hear something, I'm like, what? And then
All right. Next.
No, I caught on quick after getting with the band. I was kind of like, honestly, I don't know about this mashup stuff. You know, it wasn't really my forte. And
It's
then,
unique.
Yeah.
it
different.
caught on. And then within weeks, it's me and my wife driving down the road, and you hear one song, and I'm like, I hear another song.
Wait,
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah.
This would fit with
yeah,
that.
it really does
And
get
it-
to you, because
yeah,
I was the
it's
same
just
way.
Totally different genres, and just
Yeah.
throwing them together, and it works.
It's a lot of fun. I would imagine it makes for a really fantastic party atmosphere.
It does. It does. And that's something that we're actually looking to get into is
Right. That was my segue.
yeah, corporate events. We would love to get into more corporate events, booking things for weddings. A lot of people look for bands to hire for their Christmas events, or you're going to have an office party. Those are the types of things that we really, really want to get into. We love being a bar band. There's nothing wrong with being a bar
Sure.
band, but that's kind of
But that's
what
like
we want to
taking
do.
it to the next level.
Exactly.
You know.
And that's what we want to do.
I mean, if we're being honest, there's more money in it.
There is more money to
let's
be
ju-
made.
Let's just call it what it is. I mean, I was in a band like that, and we did all those private corporate events. I know.
Yeah.
Girl, I know. Okay. So
Yes. But in order for us
let's
to
help
do
them
that,
out. Yeah, let's help them out. So for everybody out there watching, where can they go to listen to your stuff online?
they can go to facebook.com/Cherry Lane Pop. That's the way we do it. And we also have like a YouTube thing set up. There's a couple of things on YouTube. They can find the links to those on our website. So again, facebook.com/Cherry Lane Pop, where you can come get your musical cherry popped. We have our booking information is available on there. And before we would get started in those corporate events, we are also looking for a keyboard player. So preferably a keyboard vocalist. So if you play keys and you like to sing, go to facebook.com/Cherry Lane Pop. And hook.
Are you looking for someone that can do harmonies with you?
Yes.
Specifically like
Yes.
harmonies. You want
Harmonies,
someone
some
that has
lead
an ear.
vocals. I sing for 4 hours a night. I sing.
It's rough.
I sing front all night long. So if we had somebody who could take over some of that for me, that'd be cool.
Yeah, because I got the higher harmonies. That's not.
He
the-
does. He takes the high harmonies. He's
Cool,
he's
cool.
my high guy.
Cool.
He's
The
my
fat
low
guy
guy.
sings high. What do you
I
mean?
like it. So you would need if you're gonna go with the female, you would need a mezzo,
Yeah.
or you would need like a bari tenor.
Yes, that'd be
Yeah.
perfect. Perfect. Absolutely. Yes.
Or if you know Barry White's cousin, that's cool.
That could work too.
John with the jokes.
So I know.
Always with the jokes. He's my comedic relief.
So if you're looking to book for any type of corporate events, weddings, bar mitzvahs, graduations, all this stuff, Christmas parties. I mean, you
That's
gotta
it.
book this stuff in advance, and you want to have a good time and you want to party. Definitely be sure
Give
to
us a
check
call.
them out on Facebook, send them a message, and book that stuff.
That's right.
Book
Yes.
local too, especially if you're a local business around here. These are people that are here in this area. You know, you don't have to search far and wide to get great party bands. They're right here in your backyard. So make sure you take advantage of that, everybody. And if there are any keyboardists out there, be sure to hit them up because they're constantly out playing.
Yes.
So it will be lucrative. Okay. let's get back to music stuff.
Stuffs.
Variety band. You guys do anything? Like anything and everything?
Pretty much.
Any limitations? Like anything that you absolutely would not do? I'm just curious.
No.
No.
I'd love to do a polka. We haven't done it yet.
That's true.
Just saying.
We have not done a polka, and I don't think we've done any screamo yet.
Okay.
But that's not off the table. Just would have to be done at the end of the night when I have no voice left.
Yes.
See?
Yes,
You know?
absolutely.
But we play everything from like the 20s and 30s to now, really.
Cool.
So it's literally a variety. So if you come to hear us, you're hearing a jukebox of 4 people who like to just
A
play.
live
Yeah, a
jukebox,
live
so,
jukebox.
Right.
We like to point that
Right.
out. There's nothing pre-recorded or synthesized. You when you come
It's
to hear
just
us,
raw.
right? And if we make mistakes, you
And
get
it's
to hear
usually
those
these
too.
two that
Whatever.
make mistakes. I'm just saying.
Yeah, these two.
But
in the middle.
that's live music. That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's it.
gives
It
you that
is.
human element.
It
You
is.
know?
Well, that's what
Whatever.
I said. If I wanted to hear the song perfectly, I'd stay home and hit play.
Well,
Exactly.
With the way we do the mashups and stuff, I mean, we just can't go download a backing track and play to it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because anything could happen.
And that's
Yeah.
where we get our creative outlet.
Yeah.
We don't do originals, so
That was my next question. So
Yeah.
thank you for that
and
segue.
the mashups is
Those are kind of like your
Yeah.
originals.
Yeah.
So why did you not go down the road of writing originals? I mean, you're all capable of it. I mean,
have.
obviously, and I'm sure you
yeah,
all
we definitely
have.
have. I play in bands now that do originals, but along with covers. But
Right. Just not interested with this group.
it's today's environment. It's a hard sell. I mean,
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
We have been thinking about it though, because you wrote a couple just recently.
we've tried. A lot of the thing is different tastes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? What naturally comes out of me wouldn't really attract our audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I'm more of a melodic metal type writer. You know what I mean? And Heather's more.
I'm
Feel
more,
you.
The
I'm
pop,
more
you know what I
pop and
mean?
dance.
It's pretty. It's more from the.
So I'll play something for her, and she's like, "What do you want me to do with this?" And I'm like, "Okay, nothing."
I'm like, can we meet halfway and at least make it funk? Like, can we go?
See, and that for me would be fun. See, I don't. It doesn't matter to me. You can
And
write
that's just
whatever.
something I don't want to compromise. You know what I mean? My writing.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Then for me, I
feel
just
you.
put a bass part to whatever somebody writes.
So then
it
do you
doesn't
all have like other side solo projects kind of to fill that gap?
matter. Oh yeah.
I'm exploring it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I'd love to find some people that I can mesh with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When that's,
Yeah.
I just haven't found anybody yet.
See, for me, I'm
Fair
in
enough.
4 different, 3 other bands full time, and then whoever calls me, I fill in. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just the guy you call.
He doesn't have time.
I guess.
Yeah.
Two and a half other bands here. So
I mean, I guess if we're being honest, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You guys are
Yeah.
out all the time. You're working. You're getting hired. People want to hear you.
And we
They
have
want to
fun.
see you play. Right, and you guys have fun,
We really do.
which is the main thing.
Yes.
If you're not enjoying it, why in the would you do it?
Exactly.
Well, see, for me, and it's not all about the money or nothing, but I still think like a little kid. I'm like, holy crap, I'm really getting paid to play bass.
Yeah.
I taught myself, you know.
Yeah,
It-
which is absolutely amazing. So, let's talk about upcoming shows. So, keep in
Sure.
mind this airs a week later than what we're sitting here right now.
Right.
So, other than this weekend coming up, what do you guys have booked? Where can people go and hear you?
Well, March 21st, we are going to be here at Bar None. So that will be our first like real show of the year. I had to take some time off because I had surgery.
That's right, I saw that.
Yeah, on my foot. So that'll be our first real show of the year. That also gives us time to revamp our set from last year to this year, which is movies, mashups, and melodies this year. So we're going to do some tunes from movies this year. We also have the Benefit that is coming up here at Bar None as well. It is going to be the Fayette Nam Jam. There will be lots more details to come on that. It's going to be a 3-day event that will be held here to raise music for really great causes, one of which hits close to home for you, I'm
Yep.
sure.
Yep.
So yeah, we have a lot of great shows coming up. We have shows, we play as far away as Somerset, Mel's up in Somerset. So we have some shows playing up there as well. So yeah, we stay busy.
Awesome. And everyone can find your schedule then on your Facebook page?
Yes, you can find our upcoming events on our Facebook page
Once
as well.
again, hop on that Facebook page.
Facebook.com/Cherry Lane Pop, where you can come get your musical cherry pop.
love it. It's so good.
It's the only thing I'm good at.
The true
Playing the
talent.
bass
The true
too,
talent.
you know. I mean, and the high tenor harmonies.
That's
You
right.
got,
That's
you
Yeah,
got
you'll hear that in a
three
moment. You'll
things
decide.
going for you.
You'll decide if it's any good or not.
I mean, they kept you, so you're doing something right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the future. You mentioned, the private, more private corporate events. Does that mean venturing into the Pittsburgh area at all?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm there all the time. I'll go up there.
Yeah, we love Pittsburgh. I was actually there a couple of weekends ago there was like an art festival that was going on. I've actually tried to book venues for like bridal shows, but the booths were just crazy expensive, and I'm like, I'm not paying $600 to stand there and not have anything to show people, because it was like literally a space this big, and I'm like, they can't see what we can do unless I literally sit a laptop up and play. So yeah, getting into the space up there is something we're looking for. If you own a bridal shop and you would like some of our material to put in your shop, hey, facebook.com/Cherry Lane Pop, and hit me up and I will bring you some.
Or if you own a casino up that way, that's fine.
Yeah,
too.
casinos. We would love to play casinos.
I'm there
absolutely.
regularly anyway.
He is. He likes to win lots of money.
I know.
Yeah.
Or lose lots of money.
Usually win.
No, I win.
You win?
Usually win.
Man, you're lucky.
He usually wins. He doesn't lose
I'm
much.
gonna have to
It is
go
what
with
it
you.
is.
Yeah.
Lucky John, not me.
Yeah. Anything else in like big plans for the future that we should be aware of?
We're hopefully finishing the video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot about
cool.
that.
Tell me about the video.
We shout out to Just a Guy with a Dream. Taylor is here somewhere.
We love you.
We love you, Taylor. He will be shooting a music video for us, and a shout out to Wade, who is going to record our backing track for
We love you as well.
Eminem on our boots, our mashup, Eminem on my boots.
Cool.
So we'll be recording a video for that and having that come out as well.
And when
Yeah.
do you think that will be released?
Oh gosh, whenever Wade tells me we're getting ready to record the vocals, that's the last section, and then we get it to Taylor. He says we're ready,
So like this could be out within 2 to 3 months?
yeah,
Yeah, well,
absolutely.
It better be out within 2 to 3 months.
It better be.
All right, so like by summertime for sure.
Yes.
So we
You'll-
have that to look forward to.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were definitely on winter weather hitus and
Yeah,
surgery
yeah.
hiatus.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Of
So we
course.
took a little bit of time off. Slowed our momentum, but we're getting back on the ball.
That's whatever.
Yeah.
The year's still young.
Exactly.
It's only March.
Only March.
So, fantastic. Well, guys, it's been great talking to you. Is there anything else that you'd like to add before we wrap it up?
I can think of. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. My wife, Amanda.
Hi, Lily. I love you.
All right, fantastic. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing all of these mashups. I'm sure you are out there as well. So, we're going to take a quick break, but please sit tight because we'll be right back.
Armstrong.
Hi, my son just got home and he said that his friend's house has this glowing blue dome.
It's not really glowing. Zoom's enhanced Wi-Fi constantly monitors your network for suspicious activity.
Oh, so the dome blocks viruses and malware from my devices.
Actually, it's Zoom.
And my house will make those cool sounds?
Sure. Cool sound effects too. No extra charge.
Awesome.
Control, coverage, and security. Zoom. Internet made easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. On my left, Pirate Paul Lancaster. To my right on the bass, Anaconda John Constable. Behind me beating on the skins, we got Josh Shifty Shiftbauer. And me, I'm Heather Stone King. We're on Cherry Lane, here to get down with you tonight. Rising up, back on the street. Took my time, took my chances. When the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. So many times it happens so fast. You trade your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the MusicTalks, we are Cherry Lane. We got it rolling in the deep tonight. We're definitely here for the party. And if you're drinking at home, we hope that you'll raise your glasses up with us a little bit with this next one. Right, turn off the lights. We're gonna have a good time tonight. What's the dealio? I don't wanna talk too much, but I don't turn the radio up. Where's the rock and roll? Party crasher, panty snatcher. Call me up if you a gangster. Don't get fancy, just get dancy. Why so serious? So raise your glass if you all roll in all the right ways, all my underdog. We will never be anything but loud and nitty-gritty, dirty little freak. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Come on and raise your glass. Slam, oh my damn, what part of party don't you understand? Wish you just freak out. Can't stop coming in hot. I should be like the right on the spot. It's so on right now. So on. Party crasher, panty snatcher. Call me up if you a gangster. Don't get fancy, just get dancy. Why so serious, John? So raise your glass if you all roll in all the right ways, all my underdogs. We will never be anything but loud and nitty-gritty, dirty little freaks. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Come on and raise your glass. Come on and raise your glass. Come on and raise your glass. Oh man, my glass is empty. It sucks if you're too school for cool. And you treat it like a fool. We can choose to let it go. We can always party on our own. I like to party on my own.
I do too.
I like to play solitaire on my phone every once in a while.
I do too at work.
Yeah.
No, not at work, never.
Not at work, ever, that's right. Sometimes I like to party with the people, though, especially when their glasses are full. You know, it's what makes me want to say, so raise your glass if you all roll in all the right ways, all my underdogs. We will never be anything but loud and nitty-gritty, dirty little freaks. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Come on and raise your glass. Come on and raise your glass. Come on and raise your glass with me. Once again, we are the Cherry Lane Band. Thank you very much. You can find us once again at facebook.com/Cherry Lane Pop, where you can come get your musical cherry popped. We're gonna play another one for you. I got a feeling it's gonna be a good night, man. Good night. For all our cherry chasers, I got a feeling. Oh, I got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. I'm feeling. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money, let's spend it up. Go out and smash it. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good, good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good, good night. Tonight, 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 tonight. Let's live it up, let's live it up. I got my money rolling. Let's live it up, let's live it up. Go out and smash it, smash it. Like oh my God, like oh my God. Jump on that sofa, sofa. Let's kick it off. Fill up my cup, drink. Marble tops behind. Look at it, dance and move it, shake it. Oh, we'll paint the town. We'll shut it down. We'll raise the roof, and then we'll do it again. Let's do it, 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 let's do it again. Let's do it, let's do it, do it, do it, do it. Here we go, here we go. We gotta rock, 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 rock up and down, round and round, around the clock, rock, 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 party stop, body rock, rock and won't stop, 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 up and down, round and round, around the clock, rock, 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 rock. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday to Sunday. Get with us, you know what we say. Party every day, party every day. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good, good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good, good night. Thank you. This next one is one of those mashups we talked to you all about. This is a little Eminem and John Party, a little Eminem on my boots. Hey John,
Yes, Heather.
if you had just one tractor,
It's not possible to just have one.
just one John Deere, my man, would you ride it? Or would you let it just slip away? It's a crack of dawn, just trying to get paid. Been hotter than 100 suns, can't find no shade. 2 more rows and I'm good to go. Yeah, I'm shutting this tractor down. Give me a half an hour for a shave and a shower. I'll be outside your house, might have a little dirt on my boots. I'm taking you uptown tonight. Might have a little mud on my wheels, but they're gonna shine when you up inside. Gonna hit the club, gonna cut her up, burn it up like neon lights. Might have a little dirt on my boots. We're gonna dance the dust right off him tonight. Yeah, girl, might have a little dirt on my boots. Yo. His knees are weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous. On the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. Whole crowd grows so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking out. Everybody's choking now. Clock's run out. Time's up, over. But snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Chokes his own now, but he won't give up that. He knows he won't have it. He knows his own back that he's broke. It don't matter. He knows that he's broke. He's so sad that he knows he goes back. Moan for home now. Back to the lab again. Yo, this whole rap shit, you better go catch this moment. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let it go. Only get one shot tonight, it's your chance to blow. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let it go. Only get one shot tonight, it's your chance to blow. Opportunity Easter egg at the end there. Thank you so much. We got another mashup here for you. This is what happens when you mix 80s music and country. We like to call this one Chatterfoot Lucy. It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid over on the Georgia asphalt. Got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Like in this feeling, the time's just holding me there. I hit the ceiling, or else I'll tear up this tail. Well, I gotta cut loose. Kick off a Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back. Come on before we crack. Lose your blues. Everybody cut for the news. So hard, been punching my car. Deep way down in your heart, you're yearning for somebody to tell you that time's just passing you by. What in the feeling? You will if you don't even try. So I gotta cut loose, kick off the Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back. Come on before we crack. Lose your blues. Everybody cut for the loose. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just living for the minute. Till I gotta cut loose, kick off the Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back. Come on before we crack. Lose your blues. Everybody cut for loose. Kick off your Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back. Come on before we crack. Lose your blues. Everybody cut for loose. Thank you so much. Again, we are Cherry Lane. You can find us at facebook.com/Cherry Lane Pop. Come get your musical cherry pop. Come see us at Bar None here on March 21st. This next one's a medley. We're doing mashups, movies, and medleys. This next one is a medley from this year's tour. We hope you enjoy. You and I in a little toy shop. My bag of balloons with the money we've got. Set them free at the break of dawn. Till one by one they were gone. Back at baseball till the subway. Flash the message, something's out there floating in the summer sky. 99 red balloons go by. about the things I said when I was drunk. I didn't mean to call you that. Sorry, John. I can't remember what you said or what you threw at me. Please tell me, please tell me why. My car is in the front yard, and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. Well, I came in through the window last night, and you're gone. It's no surprise to me, I'm my own worst enemy. Cause every now and then I kick the living out of me. The smoke alarm is going off, and there's a cigarette still burning. Please tell me why. My car is in the front yard, and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. Well, I came in through the window last night, and you're gone. Please tell me why. Car is in the front yard, and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. I came in through the window last night, and it's no surprise to me, you're my own worst enemy. Every now and then I kick the living out of me. Can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I didn't mean to call you that, John. Whoa, whoa. Put your hands up. We got one more for you before we get out of here. Again, we are Cherry Lane, Facebook.com/Cherry Lane Pop. Come get your musical cherry pop. This next one goes out to all you ladies who like to shake what your mama gave you.
This song originated from Connellsville, by
It
the way.
originated in Connellsville.
It was
in the
down
park.
in the park, right?
It's at the park.
That's right.
I said, well, gotta do what we can do. Oh, you gonna take me home tonight? Oh, down beside that red firelight. Oh, you gonna let it all hang out. Fat bottom girls, you make the rock and roll go round. Hey, hey. Oh, I was just a skinny lad, never knew no good from bad. I met every blue-eyed floozy on the way. Along with Big Fat Betty, she was such a naughty netty. You good woman, you made a bad boy out of me. Hey, hey. Oh, I've been singing with my band across the water, across the land. Oh, I met every blue-eyed floozy on the way. But their beauty and their style ain't kinda smooth after a while. Take me to them naughty ladies every time. Oh, you're gonna take me home tonight. Oh, down beside that red firelight. Oh, you're gonna let it all hang out. Fat bottom girls, you make the rock and roll go round. Fat bottom girls, you make the rock and roll go round. For those of you who don't know, a little Spinal Tap. The bigger the cushion, the sweeter the pushing. That's what I said. The looser the waistband, the deeper the quicksand, or so I have read. boxing with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Better pull up tough, but you know that butt is stuck. Cheap in the jeans she's wearing, I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get with ya and take your picture. My homeboys try to warn me that butt you got make me so. Ooh, rubble up smooth skin. Wanna get my bands? Well, use me. Ain't that average groupie? I see him dancing, hell with romancing. She sweats, wet, got her going like a telco vet. I'm tired of magazines, saying black butts all the things. Take her average butt man and ask him that. She better fat butts back. So fellas, fellas, has your girlfriend got the butt?
Hell yeah.
Then shake it,
Shake it.
shake it,
Shake it.
shake that healthy butt. Baby got back. Yeah, it's pretty clear. I ain't no size 2, but I can shake it the way I'm supposed to do. Cause I got that boom boom and all the boys shoes and all the right junk in all the right places. I see your magazine working on Photoshop. You know that shit ain't real. Come on now, make it stop. If you got that beauty, just raise them up. Every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. My mama, she told me to worry about yourself. The boys like a little more booty to hold it now. Yeah, booty. You know I won't be no stick-figure silicone mobito. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no treble. All about that bass, no treble. All about that bass, no treble. All about that bass. I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell them skinny bitches there. No, I'm just playing, I know you think you're fair. But I'm here to tell you that each of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. My mama, she told me to worry about yourself. Boys like a little more booty to hold it now. Yeah, booty. You know I won't be no stick-figure silicone mobito. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no treble. All about that bass, no treble. All about that bass, no treble. All about that bass. I'm all about that bass, no treble. All about that bass. I'm all about that bass. I'm all about that bass. I'm all about that bass, no treble. All about that bass. I'm all about that bass. Every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Thank you so much. We are Cherry Lane. We'll see you guys soon.